Hello and welcome to a new game. This is Blueprints. Just like with the past couple of games, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this game. Same with like Belatro and Tunic, that this is a well-received game, and I don't actually know a lot about it. The only thing I know about Blueprints is that it is puzzle solving a puzzle solving type of game. But that is about it. Just like the others, I have not really looked much into the game itself, outside of it being very popular, and I figured I will play it. So I want to make sure I was going to go in blind. And so with that, begin. So I'm interested to see what type of like puzzle game it is. Is it more like a Nancy Drew type of puzzle game? Is it more like a Phoenix Wright, like look around, solve puzzles? Have to find out. Or is it more like a Baba Is You type of puzzle? Who knows? Baba Is You is probably its own puzzle category. In association with Raw Fury. Ooh, already very atmospheric. Or puzzle on the. That's another. I need to play Oberdin. I haven't played that game
I,
either.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils
Ooh, I like the
heretofore
thick line
made by
aesthetic.
me.
I really like that about Borderlands. This gives me a
I
Borderlands
give
vibe.
and bequeath
Also,
to my
Elder Vale vibe.
grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Okay.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir
Well, it's just
worthy
right
of the
there.
Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh, are we gonna have
Should
some
my
trouble?
grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Good premise. Day one. Day 101 of one. Am I right? So knock this out first time and first try. 50? Do I only have like 50 steps? Is that? Let's invert. Call it a day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Uh, invert RY. Resume day one. That's interesting that we have the option to call it a day. Okay, took one step. It did not go down. Okay, letter. Open only in the event of my death. I'm guessing it died. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the quest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as you lack confidence. Assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covering in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations to prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of previous days. Okay, good to know. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Oh, these grounds have proved me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Interesting. So wait, is it like procedurally generated? This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. Access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. This looks like it's procedurally generated. Interesting. This is a procedurally and puzzle game. You'll lose one footstep where you no longer have any left. You will be too tired to continue searching in Manor and must call it a day. So it's a roguelike puzzle game. Ooh, okay. Now we're back to Balatro. Sure, we did Balatro. Let's do the card door. Whoa. Okay. So when you enter this room, gain. Sure, let's. Oh, but that's going in the wrong direction, isn't it? Yeah, so once you have drawn, you must take one. Okay. Sure, that's a overall +1, even if it doesn't go. Oh, oh no, it did. So wait, so what? Greetings from Reddington. Bedroom rank 1. What do the ranks mean? Open up anything? No. This is so interesting. It's locked. How do you do a procedural? Oh, she has like a little crescent moon necklace. Her eyes, nose, and mouth are different lines than everything else. Do they change? Yeah, how do you do a procedurally generated puzzle game? What is the +1 key? Does that mean I gain? Oh, you gain items. Do you want to end it here? Like, I don't know what is good or not. This gets us a key and continue on. This is a key, a diamond, and gold. I want to do the storeroom. I think getting items early is probably a good thing. I hope. Gold. Where's the key for the chest back there? There's a bat. And a Diamond. Okay, that's all we have in here. Hold on. A bird. Okay, blue bird. The Blue Prince himself? Look like a little children's storeroom. Did I draw the bird? That's the only other thing here. I couldn't bring. And everything that I get today, I don't keep. Did that? So wait. Should have looked how many. So does me going back to that door go 50? Probably, right? Let's use the key, find out what we can get from boxes. Oh, they're jewels. Why do we want jewels? All right, let's see if it goes down to 50. It does, okay. Okay. Let's do this room. We don't want lavatory. Let's do... is always left unlocked. What do you mean left unlocked? Yeah, this lock behind? Hallway. Hmm. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so I would need keys for that. Okay, so the hallway will always be unlocked. Puzzle piece? Which way does that go? Does it go back to the center? Let's find out. No, it goes away from the center. Okay. The gems are on the desk. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. The wind-up key. Oh, so it's a puzzle room. Okay. Owner of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it has been a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we have been seen in decent society, and we are beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to your rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You have pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time. I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. At least one box. So it could be one or more. So one will be false, one will be true, and one will also be true or false. 2 will be empty, and 1 has prize in. Okay. So one said that there's gems on the floor. Are on the desk. Were there any gems on the desk? No, I don't see gems on the floor, right? The gem in the box is the right one. Yeah, okay. Why do we need gems? I don't know. I think West Wing, in that way we can connect the other room. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, The west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor planes associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them into them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any statement may draft. Okay. Hmm. So there's a big puzzle within the smaller puzzles. Let's items for sale. What's a breaker box? So wait, does this shut off the door in the other place? You'll probably find a breaker box somewhere. I want items for sale. Yeah. Oh, game. Game. Pac-Man. Hey, staff notes. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of these electronic computer terminals in the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed always to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password scribbled out. Huh. Okay. At security and laboratory has a computer with a tiramisu or without dessert. Oh, with an S and without an S is dessert or desert. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Commissionary. Okay, 12 through 16, the commissionary, I won't be able to sell things. But what? Okay, so S. There's something with the letter S. Sale 50% off day 20 and 21st. 2 days only. So right after they reopen. Hello. Oh, use coins. Salt shaker. Why would I need a salt shaker? So what are the gems for? The shovel for 6. Okay. So what are the gems for? And why do I need to know S, the letter S? I don't know. All right. Courtyard. Gem requirement. Let's see what the gem requirement is. 4. Here's the shovel. Can I take the shovel? I can! An old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Well, save myself 6 coins. These shovels break. Got a key. Oh, I don't think my shovel broke. Yeah, I still have a shovel. I guess I'll lose the shovel at the end of the day. What's the gem requirement? Right? I need a gem or something in here? But for what? What for what? I don't see anything readily obvious. Whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5. Oh, do I use up a gem to make this? Ooh, actually, so is this a now from for the rest of the day? I gain 5 for every bedroom. Yeah, so okay, cool. So that's a gem requirement. Yeah. I use a gem to make a special room. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see the appeal of gems now. Obviously it's a currency, but it's for the map making stuff. Oh, and he got a gem back. The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red is the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or the crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He, and he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Though he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And did you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read on the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from the toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in this same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. Okay. Our gem back for making this room. But it's also a dead end, which is not particularly great. But we only have two options, so we need to branch out again. Do I want to do this to cut through? Yeah. Let's do Rompus Room. Get some more coins. Oh, insert coin into it. Okay. Okay. So what does this do?
And as it was foretold,
Yeah.
I am awakened from
Oh,
the sound of a drumming chord.
okay.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
Hi, Alzara.
and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
No, I just want to know what you do.
The image is becoming
Do you mark something on my map?
clear.
Oh,
See
no.
a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
We were told that we would find it, though. Oh,
I
there's a
see
cat.
a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Like the
A
necklace.
door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Okay.
by the great Alazara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. A little ominous. Okay, so what does his predictions do? So white sands, black cat, red flag are the things that stuck out to me. And then of course the door and all that stuff. But that with colors, especially that this game has already shown itself that colors are somewhat important with blueprints, red book, red prints, um, stick out into my mind. White sands, black cat, red flag. Oh, we're in our rank 3 room. Rumpus room, rank 3. All right. We need to have our next room. So wait, so we saw that we could cut a room off with the commissary. Could have been something that would not have connected to the hallway. So with this next room, we need to make sure it connects downwards. I would like this to be a 4-way, you know? So we have split more paths off. Going the right, yeah. This is not what we want. All right, we'll go do this. Because this will go back to the main room and then we have nowhere else to go. This gives us more, that's our only choice. Because that, yeah. So that other room's now a dead end room. Is there anything in here for us? The spare room just empty? Interesting, okay. We want... What is this? A star thing? What's a star? The fixed stars constellation. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base of astronomy, will help you easily identify those constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamond, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. I would like that. I would like that. Before, Farmer's apples are extra delicious today. What does that do? Clavis the key. Diamonds major, 5 gems. Draxus the dead end rooms are more common today. Ooh, that's not great. The sale, everything is 50% off. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. So this is a draft. So I guess we look into it. Do we activate this? Okay, so the star is drafting a constellation. Oh. And we need. So why didn't this give me a prompt to turn? So I'm assuming we need to turn the base to make it look. There we go. Oh no, wrong way. More. All right, now we pull it up. we go. Huh. There you go. All right, what do we get? That just the North Star? North Star. Gain 1 gold. Cool. The door unlocked? No. I see. We didn't really have that much of a choice anyway, because that goes into the other room. Okay, well, we have one more room, and then we're done for the day. We didn't really get great rolls. I should that nursery do. All right. So does gold coin and that stuff carry over? We'll go find out. I don't think it will be great for us. Well, do this to grab another gem. Okay. Oh. Let's use our key. All right. Oh, his predictions for a change now. Okay. Getting the hang of this. Think. What happens if I just walk out? Anything? There's a door over here. Interesting. But can we find... I'm guessing we can find stuff in the house that allow us to access these other gates and areas. Right? That's what's happening here? The ground. Private bribe. Where's that? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Here's another gate. We cannot interact with it. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in this estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu R2 to return to this campsite for the night. Okay, so this is where I'm staying. Interesting. There's not really... Okay, L2 is to run. It's a combo lock. So we need to find that to get into there. What's over here? Okay, and there's like one more place on the grounds that we didn't recheck is down there. Boarded our wall. Or doorway. There's some other stuff down there. Interesting. Alright, alright. Got some secrets. We probably need like some sort of lantern or flashlight. We're back here. Or here's a torch. So we need to light that somehow. Alright. Well, I think that's that. Oh, that took footsteps because I was at 32. Yep. Alright. The coins and gems carry over. Alright. What's day 2? Uh-huh. Okay. Inventory. Yeah, everything reset. So gems and coins do not carry over. Mobile stuff we find. Okay. Okay, this is the same thing. Alright. Let's try to go all the way to the end. Don't know what the breaker box is. Nothing in here. Let's do the den. So we can get a gem. There's a chest in here. Is it marked on here that there's a chest? No. There's no indication on the map that this is here, so we just have to remember. Okay. Alright, this is a puzzle room. Any documentation we want to grab. Okay. Okay, it's just the puzzle box again. Alright, so we know the rules of this. This is the black box, it's not. This is the black box, it's not. This is the black box is not empty. Okay. Okay. Oh, it shows us how the rooms go get made. Okay, yeah, we want the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Hmm. room. Yeah, we still have that whole side part to the left. But we don't know what it means by more likely to be locked. We haven't encountered a locked thing yet. Huh. Did I manifest that? Interesting. Good job, Ian. Good timing. May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room? Oh, can you redraft? So like I can redraft the den? Interesting. Yeah, let's try redrafting the den. I want to see how that works. There's Papa. I guess not. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, these are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh, redraw. Okay, so I can't like close this door? No. So this, if I don't like it, I can redraw it. Yeah, maybe I should have done the garden then. Hmm. Let's do breaker box to figure out what the breaker box is, because we can go back to the entrance hall and take the left and go up that way. And so this is the easy way to figure out the breaker box. Key card entry system. Back indicators, gymnasium, dark room, garage. Off. Okay, so turn off key cards. VAC indicators. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Yes, this is something that we would need to go back to when we have something more. Um, let's do the east side so we don't run to do this. Think. So we don't always get a shovel. We just get and shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh. Okay. Okay. Get items. This doesn't lock us out. It kind of takes us away from one. This up. Yeah, so we have the bluebird. So that's consistent. That's unfortunate. All right, we're going to be backtracking, so let's just do the guest bedroom. Get more steps in. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanston, whose particular personality somewhat makes up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiards room. It has been ages since I've seen the billiards room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you were tired of the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hope your health improves shortly. KL. Okay, billiards room. A gym. Doesn't really do much for us right now, I don't think. Um, okay. There's the box. And we do have extra steps, so we can just do this. There you go. Oh, what is this? Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use to roll. That would have been nice. Hmm. Oh well. Okay. So we need to make straight shots. Okay, that's fine. Combine inventory to create new items. Sure. The true box does not always contain the prize. This broken lever could prove to be useful. Music piece. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets covered from thought. A message read is often lost among the bed words spoken soft. The notes is read. The letter is not. Hmm. Why is message bold? A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay. The bold words spoken soft, so message. Um, I don't know treble clef. I know bass clef. GDA message. Bold words soft and spoken soft. The note is read, the letters is not. So the letters are the notes. Um, so the question is, in treble clef, does that come out to anything? It's what? G, B, see that RA, G, B, D, G. G, B, D, G, D, G, D, E. Do, 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 do. The bold words, spoken soft, message. The note is read, the letter is not. Huh. Hey, Miss, Miss, the note is read, the letter is not. Not A. The saw. Just make anything? Nope. Okay, so we don't have anything that can be made currently. Right, we want the pantry. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Anything else in here? Okay. Well, I keep on going this way. Yes, so staff notice. Got music. By chapel, right? Yeah, that's our only one to go forward. I don't want to waste my dice quite yet. Yep, make a sacrifice. Pay the toll. Why is that bishop? Bishop, right. Okay, cool. Anything in one of these use? No? Okay. Okay, you have to re-roll, right? Dark room. Okay, cool. I can look at the floor plan in here. Nothing defined. We have key. Oh, okay. Gem requirement? Oh, I should have used the key on the spare room. Now I know. What gem requirements have we had so far? There's been a lot of single rooms that have been gem requirements. All right, blind luck. Blind luck, Ian. What do I feel? You're that first one. Uh, Yeah. Oh, shoot. Maybe there's a key in here somewhere. Okay, now we know keys can open up locked doors and not just... Hold on. Can we open this up? There's scratch marks. And they don't just open up chests. That's on me. Oh shoot. Anything else? Okay. Well, I think that's it for this day. That's unfortunate. Unless if there's a key in here. Would there be a key in here? Possibly. But it has to be so precise. Or it feels like I have to be very precise to pick something up. Okay, well, I do think that this is probably the end of this day. Oh, apple. Was that there here before? Okay, so he does give us extra steps. Good. Good to know. Got some reconnaissance on that. No keys there. Huh. So nothing carries over unless only stuff in here resets. So I bet if we do stuff on the outside, then it could do something. Hmm. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, we got more rooms this time around. You know what's funny? By this grid, this is 955, so that's 45 rooms in total. And so we're looking for that 46th. That's interesting. Anyways, this is a very interesting game. I'm very curious to see how this develops. But until then, I'll see you on the next time in Blue Prince. Take care.